Hey, Jenna. How are you, Jenna? Tired, not feeling real great, but I'm hanging in there. I just got home from work. I pulled 11 and a half hours today. No, 12 hours today. So what have you been up to? Hey, Ron. We're gonna have him work. That's good, Ron. You ready to butter some buns? Watching the news on the brush fire. The one in Australia? I mean, it looks, when I've watched the news, it looks like it's like completely surrounding Australia. Hey, bratty brother, how are you? Winky will be here shortly. She's on her way home. Rob, you want to come up? Okay, Ron. Yes, it is. Did they ever find out what started the fire? I haven't got to watch the news a lot because of working. Frosty the Snowman for about the 500. Amen, Slim. Prayers for our troops and their families. I sent you a link just in case, Rob. Hey, G Paul. Oh, I'm so out. So, anything exciting going on? I know Cameron, my son, he just got back from Whitfield, Virginia, and he said there's snow there, so that's less than 90 miles away. It's snow. Uh, yeah, I seen where Buddy posted that too. So y'all gonna go together? Oh yeah, deli delicious fun. Oh, I actually had to. The cake decorator at our work was gone, and the fire departments, people from the fire department, they have like every Thursday night they have this little get together thing, and they come in and said that they needed full sheet cake. I said, well, our decorator is gone. And he said, is there anything you can just throw together? So I made sure it was okay with the boss man. So I had to decorate my very first cake from scratch. And it turned out pretty good. I was proud of myself. Let me go shut this door because I hear a lot of backlash. Yeah, I heard it was a prison, Juliet prison. Yeah, at least they got a cake. And it was edible. They were just telling me to throw icing on there. Don't have to decorate or nothing, but I went ahead and decorated it something. And it was $23. You can go to prison anytime for free, bro. Going into a prison is creepy. Really creepy with a lot of prisoners in it. I hope that nothing happens because when I was coming home from work, I seen the power company. Somebody must be out of power or something because they were shining lights on the power lines right in front of my house, or not, what, at the end of my driveway. Hey, redneck. So you're Ron, huh? Yeah, Juliet Prison might do a few months to save up the gas. Where is it located at, Rob? Is it in Michigan or where's it at? Thank you, redneck. Yeah, that'd be awesome if you got to go, Rob. You trying to confuse people, redneck. Hey, Brady brother. That'll be awesome, Rob. Bobby, hello. How are you? Depot, you got snow around there yet? Rob, y'all still got snow? Illinois. Okay. I wasn't sure where it was at. You've got snow, Jenna? Keep all of that snow up there next to you. Tell sweet Tammy I said hello. There's the bratty brother.
Brat.
Rob, Rob's watching Frosty the Snowman with.
He's watching Frosty. Yeah, it looks like that here. We got snow. Lots of it.
No, Jenna. Sharing is not caring.
We're
Not in
gonna,
that situation anyway.
we're gonna send all the snow to you.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, send it to Australia, maybe to help put some of the fires out.
We're gonna send it to North Carolina and Texas.
No. Send it to Australia. Let's put out those fires.
That's too far to send it.
No, it's not.
You know you want it.
So y'all be going when in the springtime, or Rob's talking about the Juliet prison.
Oh, never heard of it.
Yeah. So how far is Illinois from y'all?
With me, it's about an hour. Oh, not maybe an hour. About maybe 2 hours. 2 or 3 hours.
So y'all going in the springtime?
I don't know. I'm hearing about it.
You put something on there, didn't you?
No.
You put something on the messenger.
I think Rob did.
Thought that was you.
I didn't put that on there.
Me see. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was the other bratty brother.
Where's the other brat?
Who?
Amy.
She is on her way. She's on. She says she'll be here shortly. And everybody still remember Steph's mama, but she went in for her pacemaker today, and she's doing really good.
That's good.
So prayers can be answered. Yeah, I told my granddaughter today that I could not go to work. She said, "No work, Papa. You watch Frosty with me." Yeah, it was Rob. I thought it was you, buddy.
Where's it at, Rob?
It's in Illinois.
It's over there.
Yes, Sean Cody invited me. It says Sean Cody invited me to go investigate Juliet prison in spring. He said that probably you, him, and Lake Shore would go it, and investigate the prison. So you get to go for free.
Cool.
Or get in for free. Just y'all have to split gas.
Right.
Amen to that, Jenna. Yeah, Rob is watching Frosty the Snowman with his granddaughter, Bobby.
So it's all your fault that we got snow, Rob.
Um, y'all can keep it up there.
No, I don't want it.
Hey, Frugal, how are you? I am just so wore out. Slim said Buddy and Rob look alike.
We look alike. Yeah, we're good looking.
Huh?
Yeah, we're both good looking.
Oh my lord. Slim made spaghetti and garlic bread for dinner. We still have bukus of it left. My ex-wife was Frosty the Snow Girl. How are you, Frugal? Yeah, I like the Jack Frost movie. Hey, JC, how are you? And no, I'm not drinking a beer. I'm drinking Arizona tea. I don't even want to think about alcohol. That done me in for a little bit.
You were both lit.
Well, yeah, I was beyond lit.
Amy kept trying to say, I guess you are. You look at you.
Me neither, JC. Yeah, Twinkie hasn't been feeling too good either. Everybody's just been so wore out. Well, Buddy always sounds like he's happy and chipper.
uh, usually am. I try to be. People
You
tell
must
me that at work.
you
People
must be
tell
used
me
to
at
that
work.
cold weather.
Oh no, I hate it.
So do I.
I hate it.
Girl.
That's why I tell people all the time I can't wait to retire so I can be one of those old fogies and go down north, go down south for the winter.
Look, I came down south way before I was ever retirement age.
Yeah, I wish I would have done it a long time ago.
I moved here like 2 weeks after I graduated high school.
I tell people all the time, I say, I'm part Indian, and I don't see how my ancestors did it living in a damn teepee.
Sean, will let Rob know when the dates are, so y'all can make plans. Slim said, "Don't miss out on 2021 Milk and Cookies Bash." I just know I don't want no more white liquor. Ooh, that stuff was rough. Praying for you, JC. Hope you get to fit and three bruised toes. Yeah, I don't know what time the other girl was getting off work because I left. It was just too much. I was ready to go home.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
What?
He's telling me about uh, where the prison was filmed. Blues Brothers film was filmed at it. That's where he picked up his brother from
Oh,
the
okay.
brothers. That was at prison.
Good Lord, farm girl. 4 doctor's appointment next week and blood work tomorrow.
We've had a couple here in
Do what?
we got a couple scenes from the movies filmed in here in Lansing. A couple movies. Transformers was a part was filmed here. Um, Batman versus Superman.
You're so excited, farm girl. You get to be the pincushion tomorrow. Some nurses can put a needle in your arm and you not even know they're drawing blood. Then you got them other ones that can't hit a vein to save their life. So, has anybody had anything exciting happen since the new year began?
Not really, just work.
That sounds like me. Work. You know that good old tax time's coming up again.
Yeah, I know. I gotta wait till the 21st. My W-2s online.
You got what?
21st, we can download our W-2s online.
Oh, you do your own taxes?
No, I send them out to somebody.
Oh,
I'm not that smart. Math is my worst subject. I'd probably end up owing thousands of dollars to do it. I did it.
I hope you are too, farm girl.
Mine did too. I don't know if everybody else got that same message from YouTube about changes coming. I got an email, but it doesn't affect my channel.
I haven't got anything yet.
Yeah, I got some kind of email saying that telling us that if you haven't done it now, do that whole market is for not for kids or whatever.
I went through and changed the titles of some of my videos and changed a couple pictures, thumbnails on my video. So hopefully that was enough.
Yeah, see, Rob got scared me for a minute when I saw it. I was like, oh shit, don't tell me, But
Did it come
it
in
was
your
just
email?
yeah, it was just an email. It was just a warning that that a couple things gonna be coming into effect. You know,
Let's see if I see it. I think next Tuesday we might try to play Family Feud again.
because I was looking at a lot, and I was like, no way they could on that one. I think I've got two of them. They might, and that was where ones where I went to this festival where the kids were doing a kids tractor pull. You know,
Yeah, I haven't gotten it. When did it get sent out? Today?
it was today or yesterday. It was just a warning. They're saying that if you haven't set your settings now, do it. You know,
If I have anything from YouTube, let me check. I don't see anything.
You say my voice sounds muffled?
Apparently, mine hasn't got anything. I haven't got any kind of email yet. What'd you say, buddy?
Oh, I heard it, Bob. I sound muffled. I don't understand why I'm on my phone and it's right
Oh,
there.
it's loud.
I don't know why. It's on my phone.
There's Twinkie. There's my Twinkie.
Been down here waving.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you flying your hand. Everybody's been asking where you are, and I just told them you were on your way. You okay?
I'm here.
Pray for my Twinkie. She's sick.
Oh, everybody's getting sick. Like,
So how
I
is your
see.
blood pressure and stuff, Twinkie?
Do what?
Your blood pressure.
My blood pressure's okay.
I'm sorry that that's happening.
Infection. I have water or fluid behind both my ears.
Hey, G-Paul.
Hey, G-Paul.
Do they want you to check back? Well, you're getting ready to go to your regular doctor soon, aren't you? The end of the month. You're on mute. Bless you.
I got stupid next month. This month.
You got what?
Dentist. Go to the dentist. I hate going to the dentist.
You're not scared of the dentist, are you, buddy?
No, I just hate them. They always give me a lecture.
Why? What are you doing that you're not supposed to be? Did Buddy freeze? I think he froze.
Yeah.
KJ! Hello, sweet KJ. Twinkie, I don't know if you got the message from Steph, but her mama's doing good after they put the pacemaker.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been talking to her today.
I talked to her what I could.
I'm so happy.
I am too. And Aunt Pat's doing good. How are you, beautiful KJ?
Hey, KJ.
There you go. Oh, that was weird. Wonder why I did that.
Yeah, Cab 7 was swatted after Twinkie was swatted.
That was weird. First time that's ever happened.
I think they're all saying that something like they've been swatted several times now. Like Green Bay Wacky's been swatted like 10 times, and or the cops have been called on them like 10 times, and then Cab 7's had it several times.
Hmm.
and a bunch of other people. Lulu loves you got swatted or
Really?
something during their live stream last night on Green Bay Wackies or
People are unreal.
Hi Farm Girl, Hi
She said
Jen, Hi
she,
KJ.
she just said she has 4 doctor's appointments next week, and she's got to do blood work tomorrow.
Fine.
Yeah, it's been out of hand for a while now. Love you, KJ. I wish they'd get all those fires under control over there.
Roddy Brothers.
Yeah, your Ratty brothers.
Rad, she called herself Ratty Brothers. Now you call us rats?
Oh my Lord, Rob.
Maybe if you go buy you a Greenfield Twinkie, it might help.
I don't think that'll help.
You sound like you feel so bad.
I feel pretty crappy.
Did they give you any kind of meds?
Yeah, they gave me a steroid shot tonight and a azithromycin, I think, shot, and then they gave me a pain shot to help me relax, and then they gave me a prescription for azithromycin and for a steroid.
How long you gotta take those?
I don't know. I think there's only like 14 pills, so probably 7 days, twice a day, I think.
Hey, Krista.
Doctor on the 30th, we'll talk about doing the surgery.
They're gonna talk about doing the surgery.
I'm going to talk to him about it because he told me I needed it. He said that my both septums or whatever the heck it's called are completely shut almost.
Twinkie, you better get it done, girl.
Yeah, eventually I will.
No, not eventually. That's what I was telling my son. If the longer you prolong things, like I have prolonged so much stuff that I've needed in my health and everything else, I said, this is what kind of shape you get in. I said, Cameron, you are too young, because I told him I wanted him to get his shoulder and stuff checked out again. He's like, I'll be all right. I said, you're young. Well, you want to get that stuff taken care of now. I said, you don't want to end up like I am. It takes you 5 minutes to walk to the bathroom because it takes you 4.5 minutes to stand up.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing with me. So with my hemophilia, I was told when I was a kid that my body, because when the hemophilia is, as I get older, by my mid 50s, I'll be either on disability or retired early because I've already got arthritis in both my knees, my back's starting to act up and everything. So I'll be walking with a cane before long. So I won't be able to work.
Yeah, a friend of mine, well, we used to work together years and years and years ago. She was a hemophiliac.
I was told when I was a kid, before I was in my mid 50s, I've been lucky so far, because there's
You're how
others
many
that
years from 50?
about three.
Shh, that is a dirty word number right now.
Yep.
50 is a dirty.
And
So
then there's others.
you're the same age as Slim.
I'll be 47 coming up.
No, he is 47. But he's a little bit older. See, Christian said, why does Buddy sound muffled? He
I
said he's
don't
using
know.
his phone.
It
I
says microphone.
don't know why.
She said, Twinkie said it's your microphone.
Or if it's clogged up or something.
Do you not have a mic on your headphones?
Nope. That's just regular headphones. It's like Bluetooth headphones.
See, when you're talking sideways like that, it's not that bad.
Mm-mm.
Something's blocking out microphone or something.
You're so funny, Rob. It's not fun walking with a cane. I still haven't got using the walker down very well.
What is P?
Puerto Rico.
They haven't heard of Puerto Rico.
Mm.
Be praying. KJ.
Praying, KJ.
Love you.
I thought about doing a spirit box tonight. I was like, with Twinkie's head hurting, and my head hurting, it might not be a good idea.
My head's so hurt. I'm not feeling much pain right now.
Hmm. That sound better? Oh. Get that little echo too.
Yeah, it's echoing too, but
Yeah, I don't know why.
Puerto Rico there, state of emergency with earthquakes. We'll be praying, KJ.
Yes, we will.
And Krista, thank you. I didn't know about that. We'll be praying. Farm Girl, praying for you too. I can see you. You just don't want to see me right now.
Elena is trying to talk to Amy. I was saying hi, but she don't get that Amy can't see her. Papa, she's not seeing me.
Hi, Elena.
Hello, sweet Elena. KJ, you just stay safe, please. I don't know how close those fires are to you, but it looks like it's completely surrounding
I
Australia.
know, that's the scary part.
I know. And I was looking at the map. I'm like, I wonder where KJ is on this map.
They just need to figure out of there. Tell them to bring it here.
Yeah, bring you to the safe states. Come on. Well, I don't know how safe our states are, but they safer than fires right now.
No, before long, California will be having them again.
They just need all the rain.
Yeah, well, I told Buddy and Jenna and them, they said they have all got snow. I said, just send all that snow to Australia. Maybe it'll put some of those fires
Yeah, I
out.
know.
I didn't even know it was snow until later earlier. I just happened to look out the window. I was like, "Oh, come on, where'd this come from?"
Just take care of yourself, Krista. KJ said, come on, I'm 60. You don't look 60, KJ.
Yeah, you dang sure don't.
I always tell people the only thing that snow is Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. That's it. After that, it can go away.
You know, we have those bad storms coming this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Now they're saying that Saturday there could be a whatever come through right after the storms, and then we can have a chance for snow.
Oh, really?
I was like, what the crap is happening with our weather?
I told you we're sending it to you.
And then it's supposed to be like in the high 60s, maybe 70s next week.
Yeah, we made a call into old man weather and said, "Hey, Amy wants some snow."
That's what's wrong with everybody getting so sick because it's so warm and nice out, and then the next day it's about freezing cold.
Well, mine's all sinuses so far, but I don't want that other crap on top of it. So I'm trying to stay away from the cold.
You might need them masks. Everybody around here's been wearing those face masks.
Yeah.
People
See,
in Michigan didn't learn that it's winter
I
outside. I keep seeing them in shorts.
don't.
What is the matter with you?
Slim wears shorts all year round.
That's insane. I don't care. And then you wonder why they get sick. Run around in shorts and I don't even see a women wear skirts during the wintertime.
Slim has always, but the older he's gotten, the more he gets cold now. But I mean, he's always, ever since I've known him, he's always wore shorts.
My son used to try to do that shit. I said, boy, you said, don't come crying to me when you're sick.
That actually works then.
Slim don't get really sick. His is more his joints and everything because he has gout all through his body. So that's where a lot of his pain and stuff comes from when he's not feeling good.
I usually get like a 24-hour bug. That's
Farnborough
about it.
don't 47 either.
No, you do not look 47 from a girl. KJ, you please keep us posted.
Yeah. I'm glad you're safe.
Those fires are everywhere. And I just feel bad for all the, I mean, it'll kill some of them deadly snakes y'all got. But it will take and push them closer into y'all's areas too. Just them trying to get away from the fire. That's what I have to worry about.
No, he said, Rob, he said he's safe right now, but they could see and smell the smoke.
Can you see and smell the smoke, KJ? Christy, you're still in spring chicken.
Now, he said, she said, Johnny is in Victoria, Australia. He is right in the middle of the fires. But on his live stream, he said he wasn't anywhere near them. Maybe in the middle, like they're surrounding him, yeah. Hello, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Yep.
Everybody here has been not feeling well or dealing with the forest fires in Australia or just wore out.
Well, a lot of other people in our area have been getting bronchitis.
What is that tapping noise?
That's me. My cat sitting here like act like she wants to get up on my lap.
Oh, okay.
I had to convince her to come up. She's just kind of looking at me, and I'm like, "Well, come on, get up here. Why up here? Get up here."
Yeah, he did wear a pair of pants in Texas. That's right, Twinkie, didn't he?
We have a grocery guy that only wears shorts, and we all have a bet to see
What?
when he wear pants by, but he still hasn't worn them yet.
He wore those one pair at your wedding.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've seen him wear pants in a long time.
He didn't like wearing them either.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see her down there. She's black. She's a black cat.
I can see her outline.
Yeah, she's sitting there. She went up underneath the top of the table. She was sitting right here, just looking at me like she wanted to come up on my lap. I'm like, well, quit looking at me and get up here.
I haven't forever is my favorite man. How was your New Year's, Ken?
There she is. Hey, here.
Do y'all have a lot of people coming into your town, KJ? Like people coming in from the fires and stuff?
No, you can't chew my cord. Quit trying to chew my cord.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I figured that's them.
Gunsmoke, the Adams family, uh, uh, what's his name? Andy Griffith. Oh, just pick one of the three, and it's gonna be on TV.
So is he through with the Gunsmoke now? Like, is he out of the seasons? I know he was pretty far into them.
So now he's bouncing around.
I do that once in a while. I find some of the old shows and I start watching them. Like,
We did too, Ken. For our third year in a row.
Yes, we did, and we got pretty wound up. Twinkie did anyway.
Which story are you talking about, Twinkie?
I just said Twinkie did anyway.
We just do 4 time zones. Ken, we did good to make it through there before everybody started passing out.
It was hard, but got to see friends get married in a haunted strip club. We did too, Ken. But
I
we
love
found
Lucy Rob.
it was pretty rough though. I don't want to relive that night. It was fun, but
No, you don't want to relive the next day.
that's that's about it.
so
We
next
had,
week, you just need to sit on the floor and do your stream.
you're really funny, and I've got the same pants on that I fell at. I tripped over the leg of my pants.
Then don't be getting up time zones.
I'm
Well,
not
We'll get
inebriated though.
I must have did the other countries and stuff too. He said they did 11 time zones.
Good lord.
We did good to do 4.
Jenna said April was totally hammered. Don't make his head swell, smart girl. I don't know how many time zones we did.
4.
Well, we were loopy.
Oh God, make him feel old.
Slim, I hate to tell you, but Gunsmoke was on before you were. But he's been watching it since he was a kid.
Hello, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
I've been watching this old Canadian show that used to be on PBS here, and uh, when I was a kid, and all that, it's called the Red Green Show. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It is the funniest goddamn show. It's about this redneck Canadian that loves duct tape.
The first year
Sounds
we did it, Ken, we did 4. And then last year we did 2. And then this year we did 4 again.
It was crazy.
We only did 2 last year because we didn't know anybody really. George had to do something. They went out and filmed, I think. And we didn't have anybody for the other time zones. And I passed out, so last
Wait,
year.
out.
Yeah, I passed out last year after mine.
I waited. And then I finally got a phone call from Cody. She's out for the count.
Well, I already knew that you were out this year, so I wasn't even going to attempt it.
I wasn't out.
You weren't far from it.
I was in law. Well, I knew where I was.
You should watch the Red Green Show on YouTube, bro. I mean, Slim, you'd like it. You'd get a laugh out of that show.
I love watching. We watch Little House on the Prairie all the time.
Yeah, we watched it while we were there.
Well, if they're anything like you, KJ, I believe it.
Yeah, and I'm not even going to ask were you inebriated. I'm not even going to ask.
Not gonna ask him.
If he was inebriated.
Oh.
Yeah, they just need to bring y'all on over here, KJ. Tweaky. So,
Buck Rogers, years.
huh?
Buck Rogers. They're talking about Buck Rogers.
I was legless. No, I just tripped, y'all. I really did trip.
Okay, you tell yourself.
These are huge pajama pants. And they like hang over my feet like this far.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went from the sink and was on my way to the refrigerator to get some refrigerator, and down I went. And I didn't expect Slim to turn the camera around.
Breakfast, please. Oh. Oh.
I have no unearthly idea, Rob. I remember Captain Kangaroo.
I remember
Needed
that.
murdered.
What show was Mr. Green Jeans from?
Captain Kangaroo.
Like how Rob said that.
Yes,
Dang,
you are.
and we ain't old, we laugh out loud.
Yes, you are, Rob. Colonel Sanders. There was a picture. It looked like Colonel Sanders in the house that we stayed in Gatlinburg
Yeah.
on the wall.
Hi, Joe.
Captain Kangaroo, Slim. Mr. Dress Up.
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea. Hey, JoJo. Did Buddy freeze again?
No, I think
Okay.
so.
He's a mannequin. He's doing the mannequin challenge.
I
I'm
read.
reading the chats. I got the chats on my television, so I'm reading the chats.
Okay. You were just awful still. I was like, he's gone again.
Yeah, I'm reading the chats. As I got my television on, see, with the chats going.
Good Lord, your television looks 50 miles away.
Well, it's not.
Does it not, Rocky?
Yeah.
I
But
need
remember, rooms
binoculars.
look bigger on the deal than they are in real life.
I need binoculars. Oh, I can taste the green peppers from that spaghetti. Oh, Lord.
Got Claudia brought some green shots today
Were they good?
and made us all try them. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna throw up.
Oh, my Lord.
It was so bad.
Bozo the Clown's coming to my birthday party, but he would. I remember Bozo.
Yeah, I remember both.
I remember every year Mom and Dad took us to go see Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey's. And one time we got lucky and they loaded a bunch of kids up on one of the stagecoach things and they rode us around the ring.
Yeah.
But that's something we did every single year. Those are the Clown is the only clown that doesn't scare me. Lainey probably doesn't like Bozo either, does she?
No.
Yeah, we used to have the boat from Chicago. We used to get that show from Chicago, the one here.
Bozo and who else? They used to watch She-Ra because she was in with He-Man. Who else? Y'all remember Little Speedy Gonzales?
Yeah, that's Looney Tunes.
Yeah. What was his name? Elmer Fudd?
Yep, Elmer Fudd. Oh, Yosemite Sam.
What was the big chicken's name? Rooster.
Foghorn Leghorn. I actually got a
Hmm.
stuffed animal of him up somewhere. Uh, Foghorn Leghorn.
What? Oh, you couldn't stop laughing at me, AJ? What was this? I just got back from the music club and Paul sang seven Spanish angels in memory of his daughter, Amy. We both had tears flowing. Aw.
Of course, can't remember the most famous Looney Tune, my favorite. Old Taz.
Oh, this we know. I bought my dad some mud flaps for his truck that had Tasmanian devil and said back off.
I got tabs all over my house.
Oh Lord, Slim said, I say, hey boy. My mother could not stand the Roadrunner.
Beep beep.
Where he go, BB. Oh, she despised that thing. She was waiting for a boulder to just land on him.
No, the one I used to hate is when my nephew was born. He got into watching that damn Barney. I hated Barney. Man, I
Oh,
hated that dinosaur.
my oldest daughter used to be into Barney. She had the lamp, the shoes, the clothes, the pajamas.
The funny thing is, the very first Barney was actually
Mhm.
Herman.
Was Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, it was right after that scandal. You look at it right. Right after that scandal about him getting caught in the adult movie theater and shit
Hmm.
and all that, and they shut a show down. Shortly after that, Barney came out, and I realized it one day. I was sitting there, babysitting my nephew, and I wasn't looking at the screen, but I heard him do that laugh, and I was like, "I'll be damned, that's Pee Wee Herman."
I could never stand Pee Wee Herman. Ever. I could not stand I wouldn't watch him. I couldn't stand it.
Oh, I hated Barney. I hate.
I'm I'm talking about Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, Pee Wee. I like Pee Wee.
Stand it. He just gave me the chills every time I seen him. No, I used to like Tweety Bird. My favorite was this. This is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing it forever just because. I don't remember that one. For some reason, I have been hooked on watching Undercover Boss Canada. You can't find hardly any of them the USA. It's all Canada.
That's supposed to be coming back.
I always
It,
liked that show.
yeah, it's supposed to be coming back on CBS. Undercover Boss.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
A lot more companies need to do that.
I thought it was funny when that first came out. Everybody at my work was talking about it, and they said, "Yeah, Kroger needs to do that and all that kind of stuff." And I guess it kept going around that everybody kept saying that Kroger needs to do Undercover Boss while they had one of their big managers meetings somewhere. First things that came out of their mouths, just to let you know, we won't be doing Undercover Boss.
When you see Paul and JoJo, tell them hello and
They
we
didn't
love
know
them.
the truth.
Yes, I used to watch Morphin Mindy. Nanu nanu. They don't make shows like they used to.
Oh no, a lot of the shows now are just you're like, really?
I love to work in Mindy.
Hmm. I hated when I heard Robin Williams kill himself. But see, it
That was
doesn't matter how much money you got or anything. There's still people out there that's depressed and people just think they're happy all the time. They can put on a good cover.
that was such a shock. I was so shocked when I heard that.
Lynn and Steph, hello.
Holly and Hanson said,
I always said for years they should have done a movie with Robin Williams and Jim Carrey together. Oh my god, I think that would have been just fucking hilarious.
Now I like that movie that Robin Williams did called Patch.
yes, Patch Adams.
Yes,
Um,
that was an awesome movie.
I liked
well,
anything.
that's actually based on a true story.
Mm-hmm.
And
My
the other one,
baby Mrs. Doubtfire.
yeah, I swear that looks like my uncle's. Before my uncle passed, the woman he was married to. I swear she was a dead ringer for Miss Doubtfire.
We have a lady at work that we say looks like her or him.
But another movie I like, it was Sean Penn, where he played I Am Sam.
Yeah.
That was a great movie too. I cried in that movie.
Well, I remember the first time I realized how good of an actor Robin Williams was he did a couple episodes of Law and Order, and it was a more serious role and everything. I was like, oh my god! I'm like, never realized he could act like that.
Well, then you're in the right place because we all feel like
Yeah.
you're in the right place. That's why it's called sick and tired of being sick and tired. The another show that got on my nerves growing up, and a lot of people loved it, but it was Inspector Gadget.
Really? I
That
love Inspector.
show got on my nerves.
Inspector Gadget. Woo-hoo.
Oh my Lord, Jenna.
The one that flipped me out was that one Teletubbies they came out. Oh my god! I'm like,
Tori loved the Teletubbies.
I
oh
thought
my.
they were cute.
She loved Lala.
Yeah, that's the
She
one.
had like a 3 foot yellow Teletubby.
That's the one that Kayla used to carry around as Lala.
Yeah, but you never looked at it. It was so scandalous. I mean, first of all, the one used to go around going faggot, 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 faggot.
There was a lot of controversy over that show.
I still thought they
And
were
yeah, the purple one was clearly a boy that was carrying around a purse.
The only
That was a man bag, man purse.
yeah,
Yeah, that was a purse. A lot of people say
well, men
like,
carry purses. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, just like
I
a
remember
man has a man bun now.
Tubby Tubby custard, yeah.
I remember when they came out with the toys. They actually had to they banned that one toy because it said faggot, faggot,
Mm.
faggot, faggot.
I think that people, that's what they wanted to hear. I don't know if it really said that.
The only cartoon that I liked with Tori was the Rugrats. I didn't mind that one.
I think Casey watched that a little.
And we
Cameron loved wrestling.
we had every Rugrats DVD, every movie that they came out with.
Lynn says, is it just me or does Buddy's mic always sound like it's on his throat? Hard to understand him.
Does that sound better?
Oh my Lord, no.
Oh my Lord, Jenna.
Oh gosh, Jenna. Y'all probably a lot of y'all probably didn't watch this. I don't remember the name of the show, but it had Buffy and Jody and Mr. French.
Family Fair.
I loved that show.
And they
You know
Cajun.
what? Do you remember Twinkie?
Uh-uh.
You
You
don't.
don't remember Family Fair?
Mm-mm.
She committed suicide in real
I
life.
didn't watch it. Like most of the stuff that we watched was stuff that my parents watched.
Oh, I was brought up on Nashville now and a bunch of country stuff and wrestling.
Yeah, we
I
watched a
hate
lot of
so many
wrestling.
wrestlers. It's pathetic.
We before we went to the bowling alley every Saturday night, we had to watch This Old House,
We used to watch that too.
and we'd watch cooking shows on Saturday because my daddy and my mom both love cooking shows, and we'd
Chris
always watch
Childs.
the Indian Cook and the Louisiana Cook.
Justin Rouge.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
just
mean the Cajun Chef?
What did
Oh, I
Justin
used to
Rouge?
watch the Cajun
Justin
Chef.
Wilson.
Justin, yeah, I knew it was Justin something. See, my
Yeah,
parents watched him all the time. I
I downloaded a bunch
guarantee.
of them for my
He always
dad.
said, I guarantee.
Yeah, I
The
downloaded a
Cajun
bunch of them for
Chef,
my dad.
yeah.
We watched them while my mom was gone. He loved it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
my
used to
parents
laugh
watched
at these. You know, these people be putting wine in, put a little bit of wine in there, put a little bit of wine in there, put a little
And
bit of wine in there, put a little bit of wine in there.
And then there was an Asian cook. I can't remember his
Yankee Cook,
who.
Oh, Walking Wine.
Yankee Cook,
Yeah,
Walking Wine.
I can't remember.
Yankee Cook
I,
come on right before
Yeah,
this.
Yan Can Cook.
Yeah,
We watched
I
that
used
too.
to walk with Juan. He was amazing.
Yankee Cook was funny.
Yeah, and he'd make those facial expressions.
Yeah, when he was chopping really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, we watched some of the same stuff.
yeah.
I never forget the time that the Night Show had the Cajun Chef on there, and he was testing the airline food, and he had him sitting in a seat and all that. They'd give him a thing of chicken, and he'd be tasting. So what does it taste like? Tastes like chicken. He tried to say it tastes like shit.
Mhm.
Tastes like chicken.
One show I hated too was the Gong Show.
Oh yeah.
That was the most. Leave it to somebody like you, buddy, to like the Gong Show.
It was funny.
I couldn't stand that man.
Have you
Oh
seen
my.
the new one?
Huh?
You ever seen the new one with Mike Myers?
I
Mm-mm.
don't watch. I don't watch it.
Mike Myers brought it back.
It's okay. I'm not. I don't. I didn't miss nothing then. I
I
ain't
did.
missed nothing now.
We watched. Oh, what was it? Name That Tune, Supermarket Sweep.
Oh,
Let's
I
Make
love
a
Supermarket
Deal.
Sweep. I
Yeah,
always.
Supermarket.
I want to participate in one of them.
I did too. I wanted to go running through the store gathering up all the food.
Yeah, because you get to keep that.
Yeah.
Just think if you win.
Some of the people going through there grabbing that cheap stuff. I'm like, get that out of your basket. Go somewhere else.
Go to the meat, boy. Just
Yeah.
sling it. But you could only get in a certain amount.
Mm-hmm. 5 of each item.
Hello,
I always
Donna.
wanted to do Double Dare.
Yeah, I love Double Dare.
Yeah.
I always wanted to slide down them slides and land in a pool of slime.
Where is that? Is that where the parent goes with the kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had two versions. There was one that was just the kids. Then they had family Double Dare.
Yeah, I like the family ones better.
Yeah.
Hello, Donna.
You ain't gonna catch. Well, you would never catch my parents out there doing something like that with me.
So it's all the famous game shows that would come on. One of my favorites was Press Your Luck.
I
No
love
way.
that.
No
Yeah.
way.
You
No
me, no,
way.
you me.
Oh, and that name your tune, name that tune,
Yeah, we watch Name That Tune all the time.
and the dating game, and the newlywed game.
Uh-huh.
I
I like
like the old newlywed game with Bob Eubanks. That was the old. The old one was funny because they say the
They've been
word
trying to
whoopee,
bring,
and they thought that was something major.
they've been
yeah.
trying to bring a lot of them old game shows back, but it's not working. They brought Plus Your Luck back, and it just didn't work.
It's because they made it newer. The older versions of them were better.
Oh, it's the host too. A lot of times they get the wrong host.
Yeah.
And Twinkie, did you
I
watch the dating game where that girl stands behind the thing and she has to pick a date?
Yeah. Dating
Yeah.
Game and Love Connection.
Now, one of them guys that was on there, and he won. He was one of them. Was a uh serial killer, and
Okay.
he won the date with the girl. But she, when she seen him, she said he looked creepy to her, and she never would go out with him.
Huh?
That was even on the news.
Yeah.
What's that though? They bring a lot of shows back with the wrong host. It's just like right now, they bought that Kids Say the Darndest Thing. I don't like that Tiffany. I think they chose the wrong host for that.
Yeah.
And Family Feud, the old Family Feud. I wonder how
Well,
many
now when they've gotten all the people that have done Family Feud, that was right. Well, but Louis Anderson, he was good.
And I loved that one $25,000 pyramid.
Yeah,
I
I
loved that.
thought I've done that
I don't
too.
like the new one. I don't like the new one with Michael Strahan. I don't like that one.
The old one where the had a little box in front of
All
them.
right,
It was like the orange. The studio was like orange, and
Welcome,
that was
Kirby.
pretty cool. I think we could have won some stuff.
Yeah.
this makes me wonder who's going to take over for Alex Trebek when he dies.
I just that would it almost would break my heart if they got somebody else.
Yeah,
You know, though, I always said, listen to the Jeopardy theme song. What is the Jeopardy theme song?
I don't know.
Okay, put words to it. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here is my spout.
Huh.
It's I'm a little teapot.
Hmm.
That's the Jeopardy theme song.
they just spiced it up. Rob, you remember by the power of Grayskull, Skeletor?
I just remember miss being a kid, Rob.
Yeah, I remember getting up early, eating
Come on,
breakfast,
Saturday morning cartoons.
watch a cartoon, and then go outside and see where all your friends are.
Oh yeah, you stay out till the street lights were on.
Did Bill Cosby used to host Kids Say the Darndest Thing? Yes, he did.
Yep, and he was good at it. Hey, no matter what he did in his personal life, he was a good comedian. I don't care what anybody says. Now, I ain't gonna say it was right what he did, but he
Who?
was a Bill Cosby.
What? What'd you
He
say
was a
about Bill
good
Cosby?
comedian.
Oh, I said she was on there saying, I don't care what you say, what he did, what he did in his personal life, but he was an excellent comedian. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, he described having a baby as taking your bottom lip and pulling it completely over
Yeah,
your head.
that man was hilarious. I ain't gonna say what he did was right.
Hey, Brandon.
Hi, Brendan.
Yeah, the shows we watched back when we were younger were so much better than they are now. We used to never say, well, when we get older, we ain't gonna like that. We ain't gonna shoot. I wish they'd bring back the good old days again.
Well, Hollywood's kind of lost their way anyway. They can't come up with any original ideas. Look at the half the TV shows. They're remakes of the old TV shows.
Yep.
I mean, they ruin them. You know, just like these movies. They keep remaking all these movies, but then they screw them up.
They were the oldies but the goodies.
I still like to shoot the person that made the Dukes of Hazzard movie. I like to shoot him. I'm like, man, did you even watch the show?
Now I remember when I was little too, watching the Little Rascals.
Yep.
I love that show.
Even though half of them died in tragedy.
And the Three Stooges.
Cody still watches the Three Stooges and the Monsters, and
Michael's been watching that.
which I love watching the Monsters, and I like watching the Addams Family too. But
Yeah, but when you're sleeping and you kind of get woke up
yeah,
and da-da-da-da,
yeah,
da-da-da-da.
I just recently watched that new cartoon one they just did. That was iffy.
Some of them girls was afraid to say anything. I mean, what's right's right, what's wrong's wrong. But I don't see why they waited so long.
well, and I'm people are probably gonna be mad at me for saying this, but a lot of those girls did a lot of stuff to get the parts they did.
Yep.
And then when they realized they weren't going anywhere, and then or they were out of money, or whatever, then they want to turn tail, and that sounds bad, but I believe that's what a lot
This
of
is true in a lot of it though.
yeah.
Yeah, there's another one. The Hardy Boys and the Nancy Drew Mysteries. Sean Cassidy, David Cassidy. Wasn't that was the Hardy Boys?
I agree with you, Rob. That new Knight Rider they did was horrible.
I used to like Magnum PI.
I kind of like the new one they got coming out. They got out right now. That one of Hawaii 5-0. I think they did those ones right.
Y'all remember Rescue 911?
Yes,
Yep.
I loved that show.
Mm-hmm.
There's some shows though they remake and it just comes out horrible. And I'm like, did you guys even watch the show?
Do y'all remember Quincy?
Yes.
Yep.
What was
Mash.
that? What was that other one? Is a doctor, and he stayed in a RV in the parking lot of the hospital. Trapper John, MD.
Yeah.
Well, I like that one show that has the doctor on it that walks with a cane. The newer one. What is his
House.
name?
House.
I like
I
that.
never watched that one.
I always liked House. He was a smart ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam 12, Barney Miller, Taxi.
We got a channel here. It's called Antenna TV. Those are all on there.
Good night, Farm Girl. We love you and we'll be praying for you that everything comes out good with the doctors and the blood tests and all that good stuff.
Yes, we will. Love you, praying.
Come on, Alice.
Yeah,
I get that now.
kiss my girl. Now, the one that played Alice's son, Tommy, on there on Alice, and the one that played on Facts of Life is Joe. They're brother and sister in real life.
Yep. Yep, those are all the shows I remember.
And what was it, Kurt Cameron?
Candace
Kirk
Cameron.
Cameron and
Cam-
Candace Cameron. That was funny because they just recently they brought back the Fuller House on Netflix. They actually had an episode where Kirk Cameron came on there and he go, everybody keeps mistaking him as Jason Bateman.
Mm,
I'm Kirk Cameron, damn it!
Well, I like the one with Michael J. Fox. What was that?
Family Ties.
yeah, Family Ties was good too. Good night, Rob. Love you.
And silver,
Night, Rob.
silver spoons and different strokes.
Yeah.
Good night, Brady brother.
I want one of them trains that he had.
Fantasy Island. So my dad, every day he get home, where he had his certain shows he watched when he after he took a shower and and went to bed. He had his certain shows he got to watch.
Yeah.
So you were stuck watching, and then wrestling would come on. So that's how I got to know a bunch of wrestlers.
Well, I grew up with wrestling. I still watch wrestling. I'm a big wrestling fan.
I was on somebody's channel one day, and some guy we were naming wrestlers. He's like, "Oh my God, you're a girl," and because we had like Junkyard Dog, Boogie Woogie Man.
Although I do admit, though,
Did they
I'm
think
not
girls
liking
couldn't watch
the
wrestling?
Which one?
I said, did they think girls couldn't watch wrestling?
I guess because they're like, how do you know something? Well, if you grew up on it, you knew.
Yeah.
I admit, though, I don't like the way they've been doing it the last couple of years. This whole crap, they keep giving Brock Lesnar the title, and then he goes home and sits at home for almost half the year with the title. How the hell are you going to have your champion sitting at home?
Because it's in the script.
I don't give a
It
shit.
doesn't
They
say
need
it.
to get rid of that lazy son of a bitch. I hate him.
Potty mouth.
I don't care. I get literal about that. I'm sorry. It sucks that they allow it to happen. They give him the title, and then he sits at home, and then he comes back and calls himself the ultimate defending. I'm defending to who? Your kids?
Y'all remember the wrestler Quick Draw Rick McGraw?
Yeah.
When he died, that broke my heart.
The ones that broke my heart was the Von Erichs. Only because we knew them like on a personal level, not.
Does
And
anybody
I
in
saw
that family wrestle anymore? Does any of the Von Erichs wrestle anymore?
the two sons do, not Mike don't no more. He tried to make a comeback.
I just wonder, since that's a big family in wrestling, I'm so surprised that you haven't seen anybody
Well,
come in.
the two sons wrestle now.
You know,
And they do the no shoes and they do the iron claw, and they're not as good as their uncles and dad was.
I'm just saying, it seemed like WWE would pick some of them up. You know,
I liked all the old wrestlers a lot better.
I did too. Wrestling back then was a lot better.
It's
Well,
just
that's
the
what I'm talking about the
arena.
whole Brock Lesnar thing. I'm like, back then, if you got a champion, he was there every week fighting, not sitting his ass at home.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the powder.
Okay.
Well, I agree with that one, Jim. I was like, I'm a big fan of Tom Selleck, but this new one isn't too bad. The only issue I had was that first they changed Higgins into a woman.
Did any of y'all watch Glow? Gorgeous Ladies of
Yeah,
Wrestling.
gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
Had that
Big Mama.
Medusa and the cheerleaders.
I always remember Big Mama.
Yeah,
That
do you
big.
remember when Big Mama bit one of the cheerleaders' toes
Yep.
and her jaw locked? They had to carry both of them out on a stretcher.
Well, they came out with that because really wasn't any female wrestlers in the regular, you
Mm,
know, wrestling thing. And after they started coming in, the bigger ones, they shut them down basically.
yep.
And back in the day, the only kind of female wrestling you saw was Andy Kaufman wrestling women.
There's a few of them female wrestlers I wouldn't have wanted to meet in a dark alley.
Well, Big Mama was definitely one. I'm like, God
Oh,
damn.
yeah.
Yeah, we had this one was on Impact for a while. It was that woman? I wouldn't have like seen her in the damn the wrestler with her. It was called Awesome Kong, big black woman. Oh
Hmm.
my god, that woman was like. I think the biggest one they got right now is this Nia Jax.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
I haven't watched it in a little while.
well, Nia Jax is actually a cousin of The Rock, and I'm sorry, but that's the only reason why she got her job because all she does how to do. I'm sorry to say this away. All she knows how to do is use her fat ass to wrestle with. I'm sorry, that's all she ever does. She sits there, slams somebody up against the rope, and then next thing you know, she's using her ass and going boom like that, and then sits on them. Okay, you're a wrestler.
What was that one guy's name that always did that? The one that always
uh,
wore the
Rikishi.
Chinese.
Rikishi.
Yeah.
Yep. That's basically what she is. She's a female Rikishi. Well,
Hmm.
no, Rikishi used to do some other moves though. Nia
Yeah.
Jax, I don't see that. That's all she does. Is she sits there, she'll throw him up against the side of the ring, and then once they're on the ground, she sits on
Yeah.
them. I call her Fat Ass Jax. There's some wrestlers. I'm like, how the hell do you get these popular? Because half the ones I grew up with are now getting old and all that. Come on, John Cena basically does barely wrestles anymore. They're all going away. Okay, we got quiet. Everybody freeze or something?
No.
We got quiet all of a sudden. I was like, is everybody frozen?
I'm trying to get back to the chat.
You get your internet fixed?
Somewhat. It's still going out here and there. I don't know what the deal is. I think he should have came in and checked the inside crap too instead of just going outside and saying I fixed it. We don't even know if he really showed up. It could have fixed itself. Good night, Jim.
Oh yeah, Fantasy Island was good until Tattoo left.
Good night, Jim. Ghost Hunter, I stream on Fridays. I just didn't stream last Friday because I was hurting really bad. And Twinkie still does Saturdays. I'm glad you didn't either, JoJo. Oh my lord, Liam.
Jenna, I love the videos on MTV on Friday nights.
Do what?
The videos on MTV, I miss them
Oh,
so bad.
they just ain't the same no more.
No, not TGIF on MTV. They would do music videos.
Oh God, music. That's why I can't believe that you can still call it MTV. I'm like, you don't even play music videos anymore.
It's
How's
not
it MTV?
It's I'm 16 and pregnant.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, Ghost Hunter.
that's basically when I jumped off from it. I was like, that's all I was ever doing is that shows like that. I'm like,
Well, it used to be MTV and VH1.
uh huh.
And then what?
VH1 wasn't as good as MTV.
Uh-uh. And then what was the country one? The country station?
CMT.
Yeah, CMT.
And then they had GAC. Then they had Great American Country.
You're not funny, Slim.
Moronic Television. I agree, Brendan.
You are not funny, Slim.
Hey, Teresa. But I did like TGIF too.
Hey, Genocide. Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Genocide.
I want the old MTV.
Yeah, the one that played Poison and Def Leppard and AC/DC and Guns N' Roses and Mr. Big and
Okay, here's a trivia question. Do you remember the very first music video they ever played on MTV?
no.
Video killed the radio star.
Oh, okay.
Pluto TV is sponsored by MTV.
Hmm.
It's just not as good. None of it is good as it used to.
Hey,
And I
the 80s and 90s hair bands was the best.
Mhm. And what drives me crazy, and some people might love that rap stuff, but I call it that whamma jamma thank you mama stuff because I can't understand the word they say.
Hell, this new stuff. I mean, I grew up in the old school, like Fat Boys, Run DMC, and all that. This new shit, all it is cussing.
I didn't really start listening to any rap
You know,
until
I'm like,
Aerosmith did that with Run DMC. Walk This Way.
I mean, all I ever hear about them talking about doing dope and raping and shooting, like what the hell are you listening to?
Ghost Hunter, what you seen on MTV back in the day is what you see on cartoons nowadays. It
Yeah.
wasn't that bad. I mean, yeah, they had drugs, they had all that other stuff, but you see that on cartoons nowadays.
Yes, Lynn. You mean when music TV was actually music? That's right.
Speaking of that, my local friend here, our local celebrity that has the cars here, the movie cars. His mystery machine he's got was using in a music video for this. I don't know if it's a local band or what. I got to send a link to you guys. Show you the video. Yeah. These guys are all dressed up like the Scooby Doo band,
Yeah.
and and they got the mystery machine behind them. It's pretty cool.
And also, country music is not like it used to be.
Nope, there's very few country singers I listen to nowadays.
Hmm.
I'm classic country.
She, Amy and Cameron, I think they could sit there and they love each other's songs that they pick all day long
Yeah,
because they like the same.
because he likes good music.
He's like an old soul.
Yeah, only 7 seasons left. April.
God help me.
Canada never had VH1. Well, you didn't miss much.
Hmm.
Now I love me some Chris Stapleton. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
That's who Cameron loves. Luke Combs is awesome too.
Yeah, Luke Combs is good, but I don't think I've ever listened to one of Chris Stapleton's songs and did not like it. It's kind of like George Strait. Never heard a song of his I didn't like.
Exactly. But
Hey Gary,
there's more rock is getting into country music, and that's not country.
and even my man Steven Tyler from Aerosmith tried to do some country, which he didn't do a very bad job, but it wasn't country. It was
Yeah.
rock country.
Well, come on, the one I think the most famous one came from rock. Is it was what is his face? Derek Darius Rucker. It was Hootie.
Hootie
Darius
and
Rucker
Yeah,
from Hootie and the Blowfish.
Wheel.
But
He's good.
Darius Rucker did a good job.
Yeah, he did. Wagon Wheel's one of my
One
favorite
of the
songs.
only ones crossed over that was real good.
Hmm. But now he's going back to Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah.
Is it?
Hmm.
I think Taylor Swift needs
Yeah,
to stay where
they're
she's
going back
at.
together.
I'm not
I have
crazy
to admit,
about Swift.
I've been a little bit disappointed with Taylor Swift how she crossed over and that's where she's staying now. I'm like,
I don't
you need
think
to get back to country.
I don't
Taylor
think.
Swift has
back
never
country.
been one of my favorites.
Huh?
Taylor Swift has never been one of my favorites.
No, she's not.
I always liked her. I always liked her music, her country music. This new stuff that she's doing, not that big of a fan of it. She's trying to do more of the hip hop shit. It's
Well, to me, all of her stuff has always been kind of hip hop.
Yeah.
I always thought she should have come out as a pop artist, not a country singer.
Just, she's not too swift in my book.
I just now it's either they're rapping or they got a rap artist with them or they're bellowing so loud and
Mhm.
carrying out a tune like a note for like an hour,
And you can't understand what the crap they're saying.
seeing how high they can go. I don't like it. Now that one girl, I can't remember her name, but she sings "My Church."
Yeah.
I love her.
Hmm. I can't remember her name.
That's the only song I've ever heard of hers too. But
Yeah, that's one of our jamming songs when we're going on a paranormal investigation. Remember,
yeah,
Amy and then would put this music on, and Every time we would go, when I was down there for 2 weeks, whenever we go somewhere, we was listening to that music, and Lainey and Amy, all them just singing away.
That's our road trip playlist.
How are you, Gary?
Elvis just sang good music.
Yeah, he did. Rhythm and blues, soul. It didn't matter. Elvis was good.
I never forget going to Graceland when I was a kid. That place was remarkable.
Slim wants to go. We'll go one year.
I don't know if they fixed it up now because everybody keeps saying, how nice it is and how. But I went back in. See, it was in '96, and it wasn't what I thought it'd be.
Well, the way it is now different than when I went. When I was a kid, they actually had the cars in the backyard.
Yeah, now
Uh,
when I went in '96, they had the museum.
they actually got the museum now. Now, when the cars were in the backyard, I actually got to sit in his solid gold Cadillac.
Yeah.
Now you won't be able to do that. But the
Well, when
museum,
they handed us a cassette tape or a cassette player and some headphones, and you wore those, and you had somebody reading it, and you had to walk. And for somehow we got behind or something, and like the rooms that we would be in wouldn't even be what they were talking about anymore.
taking us through and telling us about it. When we went through this was when I was like 13 years old, and it was cool. It was like,
But you would think, like, because it was Graceland, it was his mansion. But when you look at it, like there's houses bigger here that
right.
wouldn't consider mansion, but back then it was. They just built up too much around it. There's like a gas station beside it. There's, it just doesn't.
Well, that's just it. If you ever look at the biography of Graceland, it was originally when he bought it, it was basically just farmland.
Mm-hmm.
It was like there was nothing there. It was just this big land.
Because we stayed in a hotel right across from it, right next to the museum and stuff. But it's still a beautiful home inside.
I want to go. I want to go to Loretta.
To the what, Twinkie?
Loretta Lynn's place.
Oh yeah, I want to go in her place.
I do too. They say it's haunted.
It is. She'll tell
My mom would never forget her trip there because this was back when we had a movie camera and stuff like that. When you went inside, they said you couldn't take any pictures or anything inside and stuff like that. But once you stepped in the backyard, they said you could take all the pictures you wanted. Well, we were out in the back by where the horses and stuff were, and the horses were out in the field. And my mom took her movie camera out and she started shooting the horses. And next thing you know, the security guard came out and goes, "Hey, you, stop." My mom didn't realize she was talking to her, and the woman almost came and knocked her camera out of her hand. So I told you to stop. And was like, "What are you talking?" He says, they told us we could take pictures out. He says, "Ma'am, if you don't stop now filming now, we're going to take your camera." The only thing we can think of is we think Lisa Marie was there, and she was out riding the horses.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we could think of because they told us as soon as you walk outside, you can take all the pictures you want.
I don't know, Brendan. I'd like to find out.
Oh, I'm sure it is. All them huge Elvis fans, when they passed, where do you think they went?
Mm-hmm. And country music came from the heart.
Yeah.
A lot of the songs came from the heart.
It came from actual stories, actual things they lived through.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just a bunch of made up crap.
Hey, player.
Hey, player.
Hey, player.
My head's starting to hurt again.
Yeah, we're not gonna be in here too much longer because I gotta work tomorrow again.
Me too.
Twinkie, you're gonna work and you hurting?
Mm-hmm. I worked today. We got a couple of community service workers. We had one that started Monday. We got another one that started today, so I'll be able
Son's,
to take breaks.
son's a regular comedian. Brendan wanted to know if you thought Graceland was haunted. Mike Slim said, I don't think so, Brendan, because he did it his way. Then he was up there said, like George Jones said, who's gonna fill their shoes?
Yeah, nobody. Good night, Ghost Hunter.
Didn't like go somewhere.
Hey, nobody will ever take Elvis's place. I don't care what anybody says, about, yeah.
My aunt still thinks he's alive.
That one uh, kid that can sing almost like Elvis. Oh my! Everybody thinks that that's him reincarnated.
My mom and dad went and seen this guy that came here that a lot of people thought it was really Elvis, but he coming back, but he was in disguise. He used to wear a mask. What the hell's
Mm-hmm.
his name? Started with an O. And he used to sing just like Elvis. He looked just like Elvis, but he wore like this. I called it the Lone Ranger type mask.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Was it Otis or Omar or something like that? I can't remember now.
My dad used to work with a guy that was a Elvis impersonator.
Orion. Orion, that's what his name was. Orion. And he was huge because he was all over it because everybody kind of thought he was secretly Elvis.
He's washing cars downtown in the cold Kentucky rain somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You're just comic tonight, Slim.
No, I was always told he lives over in Kalamazoo working in Burger King.
Just like they say, Tupac's still alive.
Oh, don't even bring him up. I hate when people praise him. He was an asshole. You know what? And there's no wonder he's dead. He was just a gangbanger that could rap. I wish people would quit praising him.
I'm not praising him. I just said just
No,
like they say that.
I don't. I'm not saying he couldn't rap, but in real life, he was an ass. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody calls him a god and stuff. I'm like, you realize you're praising a gangbanger is what you are. That's why he's dead because a rival gang killed his ass. Same with
Hey,
that Biggie
Eric
Small.
and Sandra. I can't even talk right. Sonda. How are y'all?
Like you said, I don't like rap. I don't like all this rap they got nowadays. There's all these guys. All they want to rap about is doing dope and shooting and raping and everything else. I'm like, really? You call that music?
But it's really to each their own.
All their own. You're right. It's all their own. Then of course you got these guys that get these cars and they got to put those boxes in their cars and it sounds like shit. All you hear is I'm like,
Ow.
Yeah.
hello. I'm like, I used to piss people off. I'd pull up next to them and say, hey, we know it sounds like shit. You can turn it off now.
Oh, you're not at home, Lynn? I thought Lynn was at home.
Ow. Silly girl. You see kitty cat outside?
Slim said, "Hey, Janet, you come in later." Hope y'all had a great New Year's, Eric and Shonda. We had a really eventful one.
Eric and Shonda, love you guys.
Yeah, April spent most of the time on the floor.
I did not. We just sat there and lied. I have a job fair away from home tomorrow. Car drive. This is a long drive.
What did you do? Silly girl. You silly girl.
Glad to hear that, Eric and Shonda. Ours is going right now. All of us have been feeling bad and working hard, and we're just tuckered out.
Yep.
Good night, Slim.
Night, Slim.
Not Slim. Feel better.
Jenna said, "Night, Slimmy." See, when Bunny moves his head towards the cat, we can hear him better. I think the mic is on your cord somewhere, buddy.
I don't know.
Yes, thank
Buddy?
you. We all need prayers. This stream is a R rated for me. Oh, you need to stop it, Slim. Why aren't you on your laptop, Brendan? Brendan? Joe said, "That's why I have a laptop, Brendan." Get him, Joe. Well, I guess I'm gonna call it a night. It's almost 1 o'clock here, and a lot of us have to get up early. Lynn's got a big day in the morning. Bone Girl's got a big day. I'm sorry, Brendan. I'm usually on every Tuesday and Friday, unless something happens.
Not everybody. Love you.
But everybody have an awesome, awesome night. Have sweet
Night,
dreams.
everybody.
Love you all. Peace, love, and hugs, everybody.
Yeah.
Love y'all. I'm sorry.
Now,
Good night.
Nighty night. Sleep tight. Don't let the spiders bite.
no, hush.
And I think Rob might be on tomorrow night. Is it tomorrow night? No. Who's Wednesday night?
Um,
You can,
sometimes rich.
yeah, check out the Steel one. He might be on tomorrow night. I'm not sure. So, see y'all soon. Peace, love, and hugs. Night.
Night.